All right, what's up, everybody? So here's another series of videos that I'm going to be doing, and the first one, the once saved, always saved, really ruffled some feathers. But look, um, Jesus told us to go into all nations making disciples. It does not mean just go to your church's four walls and make disciples. We had this beautiful technology now that we can go on Facebook, Instagram, and all that, and literally get these messages out to the world. And look, the YouTube channel's blowing up. There's a lot of hate, which I knew that's not whatever. I don't care. But there's a ton of people that are just getting true freedom, diving into their word now. They're atheists, y'all. I have atheists messaging me, telling me, thank you for these videos. I'm actually reading my Bible now. Gonna start going to church. Man, it's awesome. So if I only had just one message like that, all these videos would be worth it, and I'm going to just continue to keep on doing. These messages and these videos are to bring clarity, to bring truth. John 8:32 says that the truth will set you free. All right, so without further ado, this one, as the title says, is a huge topic, and I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to make, so I'm just going to go topic by topic, like little subtopics of this main topic. The main topic is women cannot preach the gospel is a lie, and I'm going to prove it with scripture, and I'm going to refute the scriptures that everybody misquotes and poorly tries to post, and it's going to happen on this video. I already know it. The Pharisees are going to come out of the woodworks. I get it. It is what it is. I'm prepared for it. So, women cannot preach the gospel is a lie. Episode 1. First and foremost, one of the things that I have learned while discussing this is people really do not even know what the word preach means. They have this big grand idea of what it means to preach or to be a preacher. Let's look up what the word preach or the phrase to preach means, shall we? It literally means to publicly proclaim or teach a religious message or belief. That's definition 1. Definition 2. Earnestly advocate a belief or course of action. Let me tell you what that does not say. It does not say to put on a 3-piece suit. It does not say to stand behind this big wooden block that we call a pulpit or a metal one. It does not say to go get on a stage. It does not say to go inside of a church. The word preach and the action to preach is not confined to the four walls of your or any other church on the planet. Let's clear that up. When we get that easy, simple, second grade, elementary revelation, we will understand so much more of what the Bible is saying. To publicly proclaim or teach a religious message, or to earnestly advocate a belief. It does not say you have to be some guy in a $2,000 suit on a Sunday morning screaming and hollering at people behind this big block of wood and then leave there and go treat your waitress at the Mexican place like crap on Sunday. That is not what it means to preach. That's what a lot of preachers these days do, but that's not what it means. It literally means to publicly proclaim or teach. And we are referring to the gospel. All right? Hope we're clear on that. That's as simple as I can make it. What is the gospel? What is the gospel? It seriously is Jesus came, Jesus died, Jesus rose again. Jesus is the only way to heaven. He died, he rose again. That's the gospel. Jesus came, he was born a virgin, he died, he rose again, he ascended to heaven. That's the gospel. We don't have to complicate it any. So now we know what it means to preach. We know what it doesn't mean to preach. Now we know what the gospel means and what the gospel is. So now we can say we have a pretty good, easy elementary understanding of what it means to preach the gospel, right? Okay, if you don't understand any of that, I don't know how to dumb it down anymore. So the first little point that I'm going to make, and it's a huge one, is now that we know what it means to preach the gospel means, the very first person, going by definition, not my opinion or yours, that doesn't matter, definition and the word, the very first person to preach the gospel, to publicly proclaim that Jesus has risen again and is going to heaven. All right, that's right. That's where, are we on the same page? Okay, I wish I could thumbs up and like. The very first person to publicly proclaim and advocate for the fact that Jesus died and rose again and is going to heaven is found in Scripture. And the Scripture is John, verse 20. John chapter 20. I know I'm going to get hated on for that because I messed up. John chapter 20, verse 16. This is in red letters. Four letters too. Mary, this is from Jesus, said, Mary, 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 not a man. Mary, Jesus said. She turned to him and cried out, Rabboni, which means teacher in Hebrew. Verse 17, don't cling to me, Jesus said, for I haven't yet ascended to the Father. Here we go. But go find my brothers, my men disciple, my brothers. Jesus tells a female named Mary, go tell, go publicly advocate, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and to your God. Let me just put the cherry on top. Verse 18, Mary did not say, oh, but Lord, I am a woman. Do you see this dress? But brother so-and-so said I can't say these things to men. Brother so-and-so says I can't preach the gospel. Lord, this is the gospel. I can't be saying that. I'm supposed to shut up. Stupid, ain't it? Verse 18, Mary Magdalene found the disciples, who all were men, and told them, I have seen the Lord. Then she gave them his message. Golly, how do you not comprehend that? I could end it with this and just completely squash the whole thing of women cannot preach. It is a lie. It's demonic is what it is. It is a pharisaical, just religious spirit, and it's just outright sexist. There's so many men that are behind the pulpit screaming that women can't preach, women can't preach. Tell that to Jesus. Tell that to Mary. We know what it means to preach. She went and publicly told the men Jesus has risen. And she done so in commandment from him. Jesus told her, not you, not me, not anybody. Mary Magdalene was a woman. She preached the gospel first. Stay tuned for episode 2.